Hello. Hi. Hola. All the things. This is our September all the news that's fit to print call. Okay. So we are going to try and like throw everything at you. If you're watching this as a recording, feel free to take screenshots. That's always a good way to remember things. Or, of course, pen to paper is another way to retain the information because there's going to be a lot of it. We're going to get to hear from Courtney tonight, too. So that's awesome. And we're also going to give away Lash Boost mascara for those that submitted their September goals. So that's exciting. I hope you guys have had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I don't even remember what I did. And it's like Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe it's Wednesday. I'm going to share my screen with you so we can go through what we've got going on. September team call. There it is. All right. As always, I'm going to have you use your thumbs when you can see my screen. Yay. Cool. Team September call. Here we are. Let's get this party started. Hi, Ola. And as Lisa says, hello. She says, hello. Hello. We're going to go over recognition. We'll do September updates. I'm going to do a 30-second training tonight. Courtney's going to be the finale of that and tag along any words of wisdom she has to share. We'll take any questions, of course, any comments, any fun things that you want to share. And then we'll take an ussie. It's like a selfie, but with us. So first, recognizing all of your efforts for August. If you took or if you did the September goal sheet, you'll notice August was thrown in there every now and again because I obviously am always multitasking. But that was August goals. This is, in fact, September. But this is your efforts in August. So we're going to start from the top. Kirsten Jones, always paving the way. She's been on our team for almost a year now and over $3,000 in sales, 7 new clients. She has earned, obviously, our bonuses, our incentives, and she's heading to the Caribbean. She's already locked in that trip. Miss Courtney Mitchell, who is on this call, always a part of team calls. One quick thing before I shout her out is that Courtney and I are like BFFs in real life. But when we get on these calls, it is always a level up for both of us. It's like one of those things where you get onto a Zoom call and you're like, I have so much to do. I'm so tired. I'm so busy. That's probably not going to add anything to my life. But true story is when you parent yourself, like how we parent our children, when you have, a team, and this little added responsibility of adding ambassador to your title, it requires a little accountability. So when you show up to calls like this, your accountability goes up, which means your confidence goes up. And I am a witness to watching Courtney's confidence blossom and bloom and do all of the things over the last couple of years that she's been with me. And I wonder if it's a coincidence that she has been to every team meeting we have possibly ever had. She and I love like the togetherness. So if you are new and you are down with the togetherness, keep coming because we have so much togetherness to give, right? That's my story of sticking to it. Congratulations, 6 new clients for Courtney. We like to do things in threes here at Shackley because we are paid a $75 bonus when we do that. So you need $500 in customer sales, new customer sales. And when you have 3 customers, you are going to earn 30% commission on the dollar as well as a $75 bonus. So she helped 6 new clients. She's got bonuses. She's got a car bonus. She has a team bonus, all sorts of fun things Courtney has built here. And of course, our quarterly third quarter incentive earner as well. Miss Lisa on this call as well. She wears many hats, like 10 hats at once. She's a fitness instructor. She's a teacher. She's a mama. She's a real estate agent. And she is a big leader on this team. So over $2,300 in customer sales, somebody coming on in, letting you in, bonuses, team bonus, incentives, and she has earned herself a trip to the Caribbean. Congratulations, my friend. I love that jumpsuit, by the way. Danelle is a new leader on our team. This is her second month in qualification for director, which is our big promotion. It's like our first stepping stone into that leadership role where you get that team bonus and you get a deeper discount on products and a bigger commission. So second month in qualification for director, which is pretty awesome. Over $2,000 in customer sales. Congratulations to Danelle. Miss Amber is a real estate agent in Colusa, California. If you don't know where that is, either did I. My husband happens to be from there. I think there might be one stoplight there. She is the real estate agent for Colusa, California. And I knew that this would be such an amazing opportunity for her because of her Rolodex and how extensive it was. This was never on her radar at all until I presented it to her. And obviously, it is working out. The real estate world and this kind of world really do align. Even though you wouldn't think about wellness in real estate, it's the knowledge that she has. It's the marketing, experience that she has. It's the drive. It's the having to parent herself and build a business on her own where you don't necessarily have a boss. So I knew and I know that real estate agents tend to do really well in parenting themselves, if you will. So congratulations to Amber. I actually asked her to speak on our next team calls, which is very exciting. I can't wait to hear from her. Over $1,000 in sales, and it is her 34th day here. Sabrina's been on our team for a while, but she is starting to really find her groove. She has a really large family, and when she came to me, she's like, I really want to help get my family well. I want to help my family feel good. And I was like, then this is the avenue that you take. And I invited her to join our team because I would want her, right, to take control over her family's health versus me. I would take referrals all day long, but it made sense if she was going to help her own four walls and her immediate community. I wanted her to do it. So all of her sales are solely her family, okay, which is pretty incredible because it's a double whammy. Like it's almost it's selfless, but a little bit selfish too, right? She is the best of both worlds. She is creating a little bit of income for herself, but she also gets to watch the change happen right in front of her eyes, which is special. These are our new ambassadors that we welcome to the team. Jennifer just joined, so we'll have to add you on there. Dee, Renee, Amber, we have another Kirsten, another Brooke, a Michelle, and Rachel. Welcome to our team. You're in the right place if you like it filled with heart. I was going to say something like a little off, but I'll keep that for later. All right. So if you're brand new, here's a really easy dive in. Here's a new leader checklist. If you are not fairly new and you kind of need to go back to basics, September is a great month to go back to basics, right? That goes without saying, back to school. So make sure you've downloaded the Shaklee Connect app. That's where we run and work our business. Of course, it's also a web app too. It's just shaklee.com. And you log in and then you'll click your dashboard and you're in your business. You want to make sure you set up direct deposit. Nobody wants to wait for paper checks to come in. We get paid on new business every Thursday, and we get paid on current business, team bonuses, car bonuses, and all that good stuff on the 15th of every month. So make sure you've got direct deposit set up. If you're on Facebook, add Team Heart to your faves so you can see what's going on. I'm always doing contests. I'm always doing incentives. I'm always sharing news the second I get it. So you're the first or the second to hear what's going on. And then a good thing is to know who your upline is, of course, who your sponsor is. You obviously know that. And then who their upline is. Because if they have a question, or if you have a question that they don't necessarily know the answer to, you also have somebody else out to directly touch and directly reach out to. Knowing where your Meology link is a great thing to know on day one, because that's such a warm, there's someone else coming in. That's such a warm way to connect with people, right? We don't send hey girl messages here. We simply share and invite. But the Meology link it kind of does it for you. It kind of like speaks for itself. And the moment someone clicks on that link, they can see how innovative that quiz is. It's bold. It's pretty incredible, right? Developed by nutrition scientists, real doctors, all the things. So they really get to kind of get a view of our world just even based on that quiz link. So know where that is. It's your lightning bolt. When you're on the app, it's at the top right, and it looks like a lightning bolt. You click that, and you can text it, you can email it, you can skywrite it, you can do whatever you want with it. It'll give you all sorts of options. There's always a new ambassador call to watch. So ask your upline what the most recent new ambassador call was and have that on while you're cooking dinner or sit down and watch it. You are going to get all the brand new news that's fit to print when you're new. You also get 30% off our business bundles in your first, I don't know why it says 30, in your first 90 days on that. And that's not three calendar months necessarily. It is from your start day to 90 days. So you want to know when that is so that you can capitalize on those deals. The skincare is incredible. The medicine cabinet is a great way to overhaul what you're currently using. This really helps level up your own health. And of course, if you're not using things, it's really hard to share. So the more you have, the more you're using, the more that you love, the more you get to share. And then, of course, find out what team group you could invite to. We'll go over that right now. Get involved. This is your new community. We are filled with so much heart, but we, of course, give it to you straight. I am not like a BS mentor who is kind of massage you or fluff you up. I really want to give it to you in a real, raw, and unedited way so that you can grow as quickly as possible. Okay, moving on. Let's go for September. So here's what's happening. It's a little out of order. This is happening on the 12th of September, which is next Thursday. Katie Ganderton is a big leader here who came over from another company. It was actually a clothing company, so totally unrelated to this. And she is just a powerhouse. So we are colliding. We are joining forces, and we're going to have a big team call with her team and with our team. So if you are interested in leveling up your September, this is the call to be at. Talk about really giving it to you straight. She's one of those. We really, our styles really resonate. So I'm pumped to have this collide or this collab, if you will. So that is 8:30 in the morning. Pacific Standard, 9:30 and 11:30. There's just so many time zones. I guess I left out Central. All right. So that's on the 12th. And that will be posted in our team page, but just put that on your radar since it is just a week away. Okay. So for those of you that are new, we have done mentorship programs before where they are pretty lengthy. We really go into like extensive parts about building a business, like starting with confidence, how to discover your niche, things like that. This is not that. Okay. So this is starting on September 9th, and this is literally speedy mentoring. I am going to mentor in a rapid fire way to help you learn the ins and outs to earn right now. Okay, so you're going to learn how to maximize your wellness spend while earning from it, how to level up your business, level up your bank account, and your health in rapid time. Okay, so registration for that opens tonight. It is literally a Google form where you put your name. So you don't have to answer any questions. It is just, I'm in. Okay, so you are going to be, once you are in, the very first call will be next Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. But then those of you that are a part of it are going to be the ones who develop the time. Okay, so we are going to work around your schedule. These calls are going to be 30 minutes. Again, like get to business, very focused, very honest work. Okay, so that'll open tonight. Literally, you just add your name to the VIP list, show up to the kickoff call, or listen to the recording or watch the recording. Kickoff call is next Monday. Okay, so I put everything on the calendar. We're obviously on Wednesday, the 4th right now. We're having our team call. On Saturday in the Wellness Club on Facebook, we're going to start prepping everybody. We have a pretty big group who are going to start cleansing on the 9th. So Saturday and Sunday will be prep days where actually I'll start kind of prepping them tomorrow. But on Saturday, I'll ask them to introduce themselves. The biggest thing about our groups, your job is to create community. Okay. Because people don't want to do these things by themselves. As much as they say they do, they are not their biggest cheerleader, right? They are almost their worst enemy. And as much of an introvert as I am, where I could say, I got it, I'll just do it by myself. I suck at it. I would suck if I was by myself. So I know that I need the community. I need the accountability. And these groups are there just like these calls are. They are only here to add value, not to take away from your day to day, not to take away from your family, but to give you the tools that you need to live a really healthy, incredible life. So prep, cleanse Saturday, Sunday. Kickoff day is on Monday. The best way to support your clients and to support our team is to dive headfirst at least once a day in that page, whether it's cheering on your own people, which is like a non-negotiable, cheering on other people, sharing your own experience, like put a note in your calendar. Like, did I check the wellness club today? Like, add that to your to-do list so that you can really dive in and help build the engagement in that community. And then you see Thursday, Katie Ganderton, that's our joint team call. I'll continue to recruit for the Speedy mentorship the following week. And then on the 27th, we call it the hustle, right? Hustle and heart. We do our little 4-day hustle where we have a text thread, and we really kick it into high gear. The best time to really kick it into high gear is at the beginning of the month. So you don't feel like you're scrambling and wondering like, how the heck am I going to hit these goals? Like I have 96 hours. That creates so much extra stress. It is so much more simple and organic to just consistently show up in small batches of time that all add up by the end of the month. All right. So what's going on in September with Shaklee? Until September 30th, this is awesome. I don't know if you have had Nutriferon, but it is a game changer supplement. Norwegian scientist, is it a Norwegian scientist? You will have to go and look up the facts on Nutriferon, but they are mind-blowing. And this particular bundle comes with a bottle of Nutriferon. I take 2 a day during cold and flu season. I just changed my Meology last week. But this bundle, I'm going to have to take advantage of this bundle for Michael for that bottle. Triple Defense, bag of Life Shake, and a bottle of Nutriferon for $150. That is literally $50 off. That bundle should cost $200. So for those of you who are seasoned here, that is a great current customer reach out. Like, whoa, advanced immunity bundle, free. Obviously, if they're a new client, it includes free membership and of course, free shipping. Any order over 150 is free shipping for clients. So that right there is awesome. Make sure they use the code immunity15. And then everything under the immunity tab is 15% off. Okay, until September 30th. So you're going to find like kids, like Incredibites. You're going to find vitamin C. All of the immunity boosting things you're going to find under that tab. And they're 15% off right now. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go over some lightning speed training, and then we'll hear from Court and we'll answer any questions. I always try and keep these like compact as best as I can. So lightning speed training, here it goes. Set the timer. Don't be awkward. Don't announce on social media. Even ignore the spell check. Don't announce on social media that you just joined a new company. How many times have you seen someone get so excited that they joined a new company? They're like telling the story of why and the facts of the company and all of these facts they're throwing everybody, and then they ask for their immediate people to support them, and they're so excited to be on this journey. Okay, so that is the exact thing that a network marketer will do. Okay, so you might be in network marketing, but you are not going to be a network marketer. You're not going to be an awkward salesperson. Okay, so the best way to announce is to not announce, and it's simply to just start sharing. All right. So, and then, don't be weird, unless, of course, you're actually weird in real life, right? Um, do be you. So if you're weird, then stay weird. It's awesome. But definitely be you on this journey. Nobody is going to tell you to change your personality. We never would want you to. You do want to share what you're doing, though. You will learn creative ways to have people stop and read or stop and watch what you're doing. Tabitha is really great at doing this in her reels. She hooks you in right out the gates, and you want to watch and see what she has to say. So she's creating that buzz and building her community. You do want to walk the walk for sure.
He'll be here.
You do
He'll
want to
be here
walk the
only
walk
for
by using your products. And the best way to use your products is to snap some photos or some live footage of you doing that. You're like, crap, I'm an ambassador now. I have a little bit of responsibility and a little bit of an extra reminder to stay as healthy as I can. All right. So do invite, right? We are simply here to share, create buzz, and invite. We don't have to be experts. We don't have to be fitness instructors. Some of us just happen to be. We don't have to be nutritionists. We don't have to be scientists. We don't have to be any of those things. We have all of that. But we do need to invite people along whatever capacity you want to, right? Whether it's a 7-day cleanse, whether it's inviting to the business, whether it's inviting to take their meology quiz, whether it's inviting to jump on a call to see, what struggles they're going through. Invite, invite, invite. It is literally the most important 6-letter word in our business. And then, of course, this is a network marketing business. So if you stay in the same network, you're just going to stay in the same place, which means no growth. If you are continuously adding people in real life and on the big, bad, scary social media world, you're going to get new eyes. You're going to get new people, but you have to go out there and not awkwardly, authentically add people daily and weekly to your community. Okay, that was way more than 30 seconds. So if you are brand new, who will be the first people to say yes? Who will be the first people to join you? This is so funny because people are like, I just can't go and talk to like my friends and family because it's so awkward. That's because you came from another network marketing company. That's because you have some deep, like a hard exterior or something hard around your heart because you were burned at some point from somebody in network marketing. Like the MLM word somehow fell short with you in your past. You guys, we are a part of the greatest freaking wellness company in the world. I can confidently say that 3.5 years in, that has over 300 products that people use every single day. So you are doing the people that you love the most a significant disservice by not sharing the things that you love or not sharing the things that you think they will love. All right. Because I came from a company called Beachbody. You think my mom was going to do P90X? that didn't work. That didn't work with me. That didn't translate. You think my mom was going to eat out of containers? It didn't work to go and talk to people who I loved the most with that. But this, I think my mom reads this before reading anything else. This is her jam. It's like her Christmas wish list is the Shackley catalog. So don't feel like you're being icky for not talking to the people that you love the most, because that's going to build your confidence right out the gates. That's going to help eliminate some fear, and it's going to get some practice under your belt. Okay, so those are the first three people I helped. My husband, who you can't sell anything to, my mom, and my sister. Okay, here is an example of a not awkward invitation. Friends, I'm ready for a reset. Help. I have access to a 7-day liver cleanse that was developed by nutrition scientists that removes stored fat and helps balance hormones. I'm going to be doing one with my new team. We will eat in abundance and take our cleanse supplements so we feel on top of the world for the start of fall. Tell me you'll do it with me. Let's be accountability partners. You in? Someone tell me, if you read that from a close friend, would you be like, oh, Jennifer Riley joined an MLM. I am never going to talk to her again? Or would you be like, I'm a little intrigued and I kind of want to know more? Okay. So if that's not how you would word something, of course, change it. But I'm just trying to show that it's okay to send fun, silly messages where you sort of assume the sale because they love you, but you're also really excited because they're going to be so excited once they do the 7-day cleanse. All right. So, change those words, keep them, whatever works for you. Screenshot that, whatever you want to do with that. Invite, invite, invite. Just a little recap. You can see it here. In your back office, you'll be able to see the solid stars once you help a new person, and then you'll be able to see the tally of the dollars once you hit that 500, and then once you fill all three, you'll get that $75 bonus. Pretty cool stuff. Back office is very easy to understand. The best way to understand it is to start working. If you feel like you have to go and like learn everything before you earn, it's not going to make sense. It makes sense as you earn. All right. Whew. Does anyone have any questions before we hear from Courtney? All right. So, Court, I kind of I want to let you just take the reins on this. Whatever you want to share about, please go forth and do. I am ready to be inspired and take notes.
Wow. Okay. Disclaimer, I just did my skincare, so my glasses totally keep falling off.
It's slippery.
That was supposed to be my like funny opening thing. So this morning I was like telling Serena, I didn't have a panic attack, but I woke up with a lot of anxiety. My kids are teenagers. I'm getting to this, like, everybody's starting school, and I'm feeling a lot of like big feelings for this upcoming year. I'm also coincidentally out of cheer up and chill out. So I discovered I totally need that. But so I walked, right? Like I walked down to the beach. I was walking my dog, and I was listening to, like a personal development book, right? And it's funny that Serena said that about confidence, because I was like, on our walk, we're kind of texting a little bit, and I'm listening, and she's like, well, you're going to talk, whatever. And I was like, okay, well, what am I going to talk about? And as soon as I texted the words, I thought to myself, why are you asking her what to talk about? Because like, what would I say to you? Like, right? What would I say if I was just starting? What would I say if I was like needing help, or I was having a panic attack walking to the ocean, right? And confidence was exactly the thing that I was like thinking about. And I was like, can I talk about that if I at times don't feel it? Can I talk about feeling good if I'm not feeling good, right? And I think the biggest thing with that, and what I would tell you, is that it's a muscle just like everything else, right? Like people say, like, I can't do sales. You're good at sales. You're good at talking to people. Like, I'm not. I was raised by a salesman. I was raised, I like it. I like talking to people. I like networking, right? So it's a skill that you have to hone. And I think the more that you hone it, the more it comes out and the more you work on it every single day, people are like beyond attracted to you, right? And they're attracted to your confidence. So it's like this unwavering belief that you have in yourself. It's an unwavering belief that you have in the product, right? Like I go on and I'll say in my social media, I totally feel fat. I feel chubby. I forgot to take my vitamins. Like I'm human. And people really appreciate that. And I can confidently say that because I know that I'm not the person that I was 2 years ago, right? So like I'm who I am right now. And I confidently share who I want to be later because I'm not her yet, but I like her now a way better than I did her 2 years ago. And I think it just comes down to that. And I think like if I was going to tell you anything, it's like every single day you just have to figure out some way to believe a little bit more in yourself and share it. Don't like crawl into a hole and not share. You have to constantly share yourself and hone it. And then, ironically, and I'll leave you with this, as I was walking, so like, we stopped texting, whatever, and I put my phone in my fanny pack and um it was Jeffrey Gitomer and he quoted Dale Carnegie. And I swear it was like totally right as it was happening. And I even wrote it down because I didn't want to mess it up. And he said, you can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get people interested in you. And I think part of the confidence really kind of came out when I started saying, like, how are you? Like, I know how I am. I know what worked for me. Instead of trying to convince you of what I think you need, I'm just going to shut up and ask you how you're feeling, right? And things have blown up since doing that. I have proof of it blowing up, right? So,
I love it. Can you slow down? You can make more
oh,
friends. Yeah,
slow
say
down. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming
hang on.
interested,
I'm writing it down. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming,
interested in other people.
hang on.
The
Okay.
other day you were typing, you told me I was the slowest typer. You're being
I
very
know, but
slow.
I'm writing.
Okay,
I
okay.
write like a 7-year-old. Okay. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming
Interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get people interested in you.
Ah, I love it. Oh, that's
Oh,
definitely Dale Carnegie. How to win. It's from How to
how to
Win
win
Friends
friends
and
and
Influence
influence people.
People.
So the book that I was reading that he quoted was
Getting Your Way.
yeah, The Little Green Book of Getting Your Way.
Genius. That talk about a man who'll give it to you straight. If you need help in having a new book to read, Jeffrey Gitomer is great. He was my very first book. It's still here. I still have it. I've actually had this for 22 years. 22 years. The Little Red Book of Selling. It is so it is so simple. It is so easy to read. And the majority of his books all look like this. But he sells a book called the little green, like the Green Book of Getting Your Way. And it's this book, green. It's kind of like the art of persuasion. Um, Very good golden nuggets there. Yes, Courtney, I totally believe, and I've watched this happen. I've watched this happen over the last 2 years with you of in the beginning feeling like you had to like be this specific person in order for people to like gravitate towards you. And then once you started to build your own confidence, you definitely let that go and you were able to let your own light shine and share your story because once she started sharing her story, people were watching and asking questions. And then she didn't continue to share her story. She simply stopped them in their tracks and said, okay, how are you feeling? Like the warmest, easiest gateway into starting a conversation, which is that's your invite right there. How are you feeling? That counts as an invite 1000%. And you'll notice with women, especially women, our age, we're feeling a lot. we feel a lot of things. So don't be surprised if you unleash a can of worms the moment you start asking people that. So be prepared. People will definitely rise to the occasion and tell you how they are feeling. And it is your
Well,
job.
and
Go
my
ahead.
pro tip is to screenshot that and then put it in an album. I know Kirsten does it with like confidence things when she like makes a sale or had something good, but I put the bad things people say, like meaning like, oh, I feel like all this, whatever. I put that in an album, and the bulk of the people around you do not feel good.
I know
They
it's very
just
sad.
don't.
It's very sad. Yeah, that's a great tip for sure. That's a good advice. Utilizing your albums in your phone is a great way to streamline your business when you're sharing things. Like when you take pictures of you doing something wellnessy, if you will. Create a new album that you're adding those things to so that you make it easier to consistently work your business versus like, I gotta scroll all the way to last week when I did that one really cool thing. Do that cool thing and then go add it to the album. And then when you're ready to work, you know where to find it. Okay, so I'm gonna put that quote. I'm gonna share that quote in our team page because she's absolutely right. Like this isn't about us. We might share our story and on our lives with the world, but when it comes down to it, like we're here to have a giver's mindset. And in the beginning of starting a business, you can't expect people to be knocking and breaking down your door to join you. It doesn't happen that fast. It doesn't happen that easily. You have to build into that. So you do have to reach out, and it will be scary. And it's still scary to me 11 years later, but you come from a giver's heart, right? Not an icky salesperson heart. You are actually here to do really awesome things. And Courtney is doing just that. She is just being authentically herself. And I get to watch her getting better every day, despite her having a tough day being an overwhelmed teenage mom. Back to school. All right, guys. Does anyone have any questions before we'll do the raffle and take a photo? Anyone have anything they want to share? You're all good? Mm-hmm. As always, I'm here. If you're not a part of the team chat, it gets crazy in there. But if you want to be a part of that fun craziness, just ask and we'll add you a part of the team chat on Facebook. Otherwise, everything will go in the team Facebook page. And let's do why did that happen? Let's do our raffle. There it goes. Miss Tabitha. Yay! I am sending this mascara to Utah, my friend. And I'm so happy to see your face. I know that you have had a busy go with the beginning of the school year. But we're so excited. I love seeing your face and even that sweet boy next to you. Oh, there we go. There we go. I love it. I love it. That's from the Shaklee protein. All right, friends, let's take a quick photo. Everyone's got their camera turned on right now, which is my fave. I'll go and pull it in a gallery. All right, on the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, friends, you guys are the best. We kept that under 45 minutes, which is perfect. If you watched the recording, can't wait to hear what you thought. Thanks for joining live, guys. See ya.